2023 is the year that just keeps on giving. I swear nothing ever stays normal this year. I mean, gay furries hacked a nuclear power plant, which is a real thing. I made a video on that. Or, like, that one comedian got bullied off the internet by a 6-year-old. There is constantly weird things happening. Fortnite made a Lego game mode. Elon Musk turned Twitter to X. All of that has happened this year. All of that has gone on in the past 12 months. And yet, somehow, some way, the year finds more intriguingly strange ways to make it worse. And recently, I stumbled across a topic that I had found, and I was like, I can't make a video on this. First of all, because it's such an NSFW topic that I feel like if I tried to cover it in any way, YouTube would smack me with the force of 1,000 suns. But secondly, because it can be said in 4 words. It can be said in just a few words, and so I thought, I can't miss out on this. I cannot miss out on talking about this to you guys in front of a camera, and so here we go. I dragged it out all the way to the 1-minute mark. And that is what I saw on Twitter yesterday when I stumbled across this post right here. You can't even make gay prawn in the Senate hearing room anymore, thanks to wokeness and cancel culture. And I saw that and I was like, that was all. That was my reaction. I didn't really see much for it because I was like, okay, whatever. Silly little post. I assume it was some sort of joke. I get random half-political posts on my Twitter feed all the time. But this isn't a joke. This isn't a joke. If you look at the second part of that tweet, they did it. The Democrats finally made it woke. I tried to warn y'all. I hope this is how people find out. I hope this is how people find out. Find out what? Find out what, Billy? Find out what? Oh, that people actually did film a gay sex prawn video in the Senate hearing room? Now, bear with me, y'all, because I don't even know how to react to this. Because the craziest thing is, this isn't the first sexual thing to happen in Congress. In fact, this isn't the first gay sexual thing to happen in Congress. Just a month ago, a member of our Congress named George Santos, if you don't know his lore, let me just display some of it for you, had spent a bunch of government money on OnlyFans subscriptions. And then, to add insult to injury, add a little pepper on that spice, a little spice on that meal, he immediately went and made a Cameo account and has begun recording Cameo videos for people.
Also, congrats on making the fantasy football playoffs.
He doesn't know who just made the fantasy football playoffs, but he got kicked out of Congress for subscribing to OnlyFans with your money. The world is so strange. But of course it only gets stranger, so allow me to get back on track. I went off the rails for a moment talking about George Santos mythology, because after that initial post, that first tweet, all I gave it was a quick exhale out of my nose, because that's the reasonable reaction. No one sees that tweet and immediately thinks, wow, okay, gay sex happened in the Congress hearing room. But then I saw this tweet from an account called Crazy Ass Moments in American Politics. Just, no, I'm not posting the gay sex that happened in the Senate, but yes, gay sex happened in the Senate. But of course, this account is a dirty liar, because you can see, cropped right on the bottom of my screen, a man arched over. I cannot scroll any further because I don't want to lose my YouTube channel, but yes, it's real. I gave it a quick watch. Pretty high quality stuff is what I would say if it was high quality, but it is so silly. And the thing is, I can tell that this video wasn't created for the sake of creating a prawn video. It was created for the sake of spiting the government, because in the video, and I'm giving you a play-by-play of a goddamn gay sex in Congress prawn video. In the video, you see the guys doing their guy stuff, as they do, bros being bros, but then most of the video is them panning the camera up and giving us a cinematic shot of the entire room and all the seats, just to show us, yes, we are doing it, where your government makes their decisions. And I love the article that I had to read through to talk to you guys about all this information because of multiple different reasons. One of the big ones being, I wish I could show it to you, but unfortunately, it's like trying to do a run of Temple Run to dodge all the naked images of naked man ass all over the screen. You didn't need to post the video. The video is on this article 3 separate times. I could watch it once. That's all I need. But you can scroll and have it playing like it's a TikTok for you page. But it's all man-ass. And the same video. Like, why? And adding on to that, they had a really beautiful detail at the very bottom of the page that says, it appears to be unprotected sex. Okay? Why are you telling us this? We can see the video. You posted it 3 times in front of us. You blurred one of them, but you didn't blur the other one. And then you might be wondering, who is the individual behind all of this? Who could have possibly been whipping schlong on the table where we tried to debate TikTok on its right to exist in America? Well, we don't know, because the identity of the individual is called congressional staffer, and the other guy, the recorder, is apparently just his buddy. So we don't know who did it, which is even funnier for the people working in Congress, because imagine what it's like to go back to work. Imagine what it's like to pull up to work that day, and someone in that room is the imposter. There is an imposter among us, except instead of being a monster of beyond your comprehension, it's just someone who did gay sex on the table in front of the room. They're just staring at that table. Someone is making uncomfortably long eye contact up front because they know what they did up there. And you got to figure out who. You got to watch their facial features, like it's some sort of weird video and analyzing like a criminal tapes. It's just so funny that this is a real thing that happened this year. It's unfathomably strange to me. I also love in the article how they just like add in quotes from various congressional workers that have said their piece on this. One was from Josh Holmes that just says, "What have they done to my beloved Senate?" Poor Josh, man. He is just distraught by all of this. We also have one from Representative Mike Collins, who in his quote says a slur, so I can't really use it, but like, just, I'm so in shock. Like, I'm still in shock making this video, so it probably is such a strange video to watch. It's probably all over the place, but dude, what the hell? I'm scrolling through Twitter making this video right now, and I stumble across another tweet talking about this. It's by an actual dog saying, "Gay sex is probably the least disgusting thing to ever happen in a Senate hearing room." And while I agree with you, an actual dog, I'm also shocked at this being only the third tweet I've seen so far about all of this. This is actual gay sex. It's video evidence of it happening in the Senate hearing room. And yet I haven't seen it on the news. I told my family about it. They're like, "What? No one's heard about it." I mean, I get that, like, there's no way of showing people. You can't, like, the only evidence is video evidence of you flopping schlong in front of the entire American audience. So you can't really put that on a TV station. But why haven't they put it somewhere or mentioned it in passing conversation? What's going on, man? They're doing a cover-up of gay sex gate? Like, what is happening in the Senate hearing room right now? Is it actually, like, the head judge that did it? Like, who is behind this insane development in our government? And while I can't answer those questions for you, I can wrap up the video, because I don't know how much longer I can talk about gay sex before I, like, lose my mind. It was a funny topic, and I'm happy I was able to talk about it with you guys, although I want to hear your thoughts, if you have any, as well as maybe subscribe if you somehow made it through this entire video and liked the video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, you could dislike it. There's a button for that. Surprisingly, they added it very recently in a new update. But I appreciate you guys sitting with me today. I'm going to be hopping out of here for now, so I'm going to give you guys the song of the day, because just like that random congressional staffer, he was having a bit of a bitter fuck. So give that a listen by Joji. You've probably already heard it, but I'm going to add it to the Songs of the Day playlist, and stick around for more. I'd love to see you around in future videos. Thank you guys for being here, and as always, adios, arrivederci, goodbye, good night, and someone tip off the news stations, because more people need to know about this.